Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Dark Souls. So I'm going to start off by apologizing for something that happened last time. Also, we're going to talk to this guy in the gold again.
Our future's in.
Okay, well, that was pointless. Hooray! I'm going to apologize for something that happened in the last video. I kind of goofed something up. I was mistaken. That's what happened. I was mistaken. I was incorrectly recalling something. So I thought that we could get 15,000 souls and spend them on buying a magical resistance ring. That is true. That can happen. It is not yet available to us. So the reason that I had that stuck in my mind, I'm like, this is familiar. Like, I just saw this. I know I just saw a merchant that had this. Well, funny story. I've been watching my friend Young Guru play through Dark Souls for the very first time, and that has been just highly entertaining. And he just encountered the merchant who sells the ring in his playthrough. That's why I was being kind of mixed up. So it is something that is not yet available to us. We cannot access it until we get inside that fortress that the Onion Knight was sitting outside of. That is Sen's fortress. We have to ring both of the Bells of Awakening. I am not going to ring the Bell of Awakening. We're going to change tactic, and I'm going to get some actual light armor that has a little bit of magic resistance on it. Much better than my naked self that I've got going on right now. But I guess not naked, pantsless. I have no pants. And no gloves. And a goofy thing on my helmet. Look at that. Yep. Camera. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do a quick little bit of kind of sequence-breaking, sidetracking stuff to get that set. And I'll explain what I'm doing after I get past these ogres. These things are fairly dangerous, and I would rather not get murdered by them here. They're also very vulnerable to backstabs, so I should probably try to do that. And also they're vulnerable to just my amazing sword. There's 3, and that's 2 of them, and they give us a bunch of souls each. So I decided that we're going to spend a lot of this cash that I've got here on... Well, I haven't decided. I haven't decided on whether I want to spend it on upgrades or if I want to spend it on buying a super expensive key that actually costs 20,000 souls and would therefore leave us broke. I don't know. We got a lot of options for where to spend this cash. Also, we have a bunch of dung pies. So this is Blighttown. This is actually the shortcut that I was referring to. If we go down, there's a little, you can see like a wheel kind of turning there. That's an elevator, and we can ride it down into the swamp, and then just shoot off to the right where there's all those pokey things sticking out of that white mountain there. And that is where the boss is, and we could ring the second bell. And we could do this whole thing and just have it over and done with, like, super quick. I'm going to open these treasure chests. There's one here. Okay, that's the key that would open the gate that we just came through. I used my master key on it. We're going to go down a little ways here. Anyway, this is like the whole sequence breaking thing that you can do with the master key. Close your eyes and pretend this isn't happening, I guess. So there's a very specific reason for why I'm coming down here. Even though I'm not going to actually fight the boss. So, Lautrec, that golden knight who we rescued from the prison cell in the parish, he has some sort of mission. He has some work that he's been talking about, something that he's doing. Now we could just wait for it to happen naturally, and it will happen. He'll do whatever his dirty deed is after... Oh man, this is gonna be bad. I don't have the right shield. I gotta deal with these freaking mosquitoes. Sorry, this is gonna be rough here. So you'll have to forgive me if the commentary is lacking a little bit. Oh man, and these mosquitoes are infinitely spawning, by the way. I just need to do that. I need to come hide back here in a spot where I can't be hit by these poison darts. We're gonna heal. I gotta adjust my items. Do we have any blooming purple moss clumps? We do not. This is gonna suck. Alright, well, I'm gonna try my best here. So there are enemies. I killed one right here. They're little, like, dart blowers. And they can inflict toxic, which is a really nasty form of poison that I have no way of curing right now. And they can even inflict toxic if they hit my shield. I don't want that. There it is. So toxic. So this might be a very short-lived expedition down here. They also have not much in the way of HP. So we can at least kill them all. And they're all, like, one-time only permadeath enemies. Like, if we kill them, they will not respawn. I guess I have enough Estus flasks. We might be able to just kind of tank our way through this and live. I don't know. Either way, there's one left over here. Okay, so the Knight Lautrec. He has a particular thing that he will do, an event that he will partake in. Oh, we do have to jump. This sucks. And he will do that either after you've rung both of the bells, or more specifically after you've picked up the let's try using our words. Two very particular Firekeeper souls. We have one of them. It was the one that was being protected by that heavily armored Black Knight in the parish. And then the other one is right here. I don't think we're going to live to actually get the item. Man, but we have so many souls. I don't want this to be a suicide run. Oh. I'm going to be burning through so many of these Estus flasks, though. Okay, well, we're here. Let's try to deal with these creatures as best we can. These are just like the dogs that inflict bleeding that we encountered earlier, except they breathe fire, like that. And they're smaller, making them a bit more nimble and a bit tougher to hit. Man, if I could just pull one of these guys, I would be happy. I don't think we can. I think we're going to have them both coming after us. Oh! Okay, well, we died. That's okay. I'm going to go back down there anyway. We need to get that Firekeeper soul. So I'm going to lose that humanity. We're not going to be human anymore. That's fine. That's an acceptable loss. We killed most of those guys. Okay, so after that last attempt and how quickly we got wrecked by the poison, I went and I popped a couple of our soul items. I ran all the way down that long, super long, boring sewer pipe, and I talked to the old lady who sells moss, and I purchased 3 blooming purple moss globes. So hopefully we can negate that nasty toxic again when we go down there. Now I killed most of the blart doers. Let's go with dart blowers. Ooh, words are really, really hard. I killed most of them. There is one left. I don't think we're going to be able to reach that last one, kind of considering how that whole thing went down, that whole situation. He's across a gap, and we have to like jump over to reach him. And I could do something silly, like equip a crossbow and a couple of bolts, and maybe try to shoot at him. I don't think that would be very effective. I just don't think that that's going to work. Because he's going to be shooting darts at me the whole time. But this way we at least have some sort of recourse for if and when we get struck by darts. So the only thing I really care about would be the dogs. We fought these ogres last time. I'm debating whether I want to just try running past them. I do want to try just running past them. This might be a really dumb idea. Oh, this is a really dumb idea. Okay. So, that was a really dumb idea. Don't do what I just did. Although it worked. They're still up there, though. I'm worried that they might try to, like, chase me down here. Although I don't think they can climb ladders, so never mind. We might be safe. Oh, yeah, so they fall. Something just fell off and died there. Kill you, because I don't want you following us. I think we can just ignore these stupid mosquitoes, however. I'm taking the slightly quicker path down, aka falling. And there's our souls down there. There's the one dart-spitting, obnoxious monster. Still proud. I really want to get those souls. Like, that is a lot of souls just sitting there. Like 20-some thousand something. That is important. I want those. Man, okay, and that guy's just not gonna stop. Where are they? They're like over here somewhere? Oh. I do not like that location. Okay, so... dogs. So I'm gonna try doing a drop attack on this dog here. There we go. One less dog that we have to deal with. We have not been murdered by darts yet. I'd like to keep it that way. Okay, okay, alright. We're surviving. Ooh. This is a preview of the sort of shenanigans we're going to be getting up to once I actually decide to tackle Blighttown proper. Man, my words are just gone. That death really, like, completely screwed with my head. When I picked up a humanity, I don't even know when that happened. Unless I had a humanity when I died. I don't even remember. Okay, alright, so this is it. This right here, this is all I wanted. Firekeeper Soul. That's it. That is what we came here for. So with this, the Knight Lautrec of, is he of Kareem? I think he might be the Knight Lautrec of Kareem. He is gonna go do his thing. Oh, we have throwing knives, don't we? Damn it. Jeez, I have so much crap. Okay. We're gonna Homeward Bone out of here. I don't care. Don't want anything to do with anything else in Blighttown. We're done here for now. We will be back. Okay, Firelink Shrine. Aha! There we go. Firekeeper is absent. Cannot light the bonfire. Blah? What does that mean? There was a firekeeper right down here. She was locked up. Oh, and no, she's now dead. She's been murdered. So, that golden knight who was hanging out here, Lautrec, he is gone. And he murdered the firekeeper on his way out. So, the good news is I wanted that to happen, believe it or not. I wanted that armor set, actually. It's light armor. It's kind of not super great, but it has pretty high magic defense. 33 magic defense compared to the 20 that we've got now. And it's lighter. How many pieces we can wear? We can wear those two. Bloodstained skirt. Okay, so this just barely pushes us over our 25% weight capacity threshold. You want to... Okay, well, so... Okay, well, we're gonna go temporarily with not the lightest of armor. Oh man, look at that. It moves so slow. I want to keep the helmet because I want the poise. Poise is important. I'm actually going to check something real quick. Can we lose poise without sacrificing too much? I want poise. Elite Knight Helm is not bad. That's not a huge hit to our stats. And then that puts us at 23 equip load. I'm gonna go with the Elite Knight helm instead. Okay, so we're going to carry on with my original goal. So the reason that I got all this stuff, and I almost want to go into the catacombs and see if we can fight Pinwheel. I'll add that to the list of crap I want to do. We're going to take a brief detour. You know what? We're just going to do this. I think this set right here, this armor set that I'm wearing, is going to last me most of the game, if not all of the game. I like this setup. We're pretty damn close to our weight threshold. So let's go see if we can pour a bunch. I mean, we got like, what, 27,000 souls? Good grief. I don't even know how we got all those. Other than the Moonlight Butterfly. I guess that's a pretty good answer. Oh, don't stand there. Okay, so I'm going to do two things with all these souls, and then we'll probably go ahead and wrap up the video at that point. But we're going to see if we can level up and boost our weight threshold so that we can keep this stuff equipped and be in the light movement tier, because I don't like that slow roll. We will have to do that eventually. The weapon that I want to be wielding after this sword, like my actual real weapon that I want, weighs about twice as much. So it's inevitable that we will be in this weight threshold eventually. But let's right now see if we can address that. And then I want to upgrade this armor set, with everything that we're wearing, as much as we can. I think that's going to be pretty helpful as well. So what are we at? We're at like 23 and some change. Let's just look at that real quick. I already forgot. I know, I was just looking at it. 23.2. So times 4... that puts us at like 92.8, so 93. So we want to shoot for 93 weight capacity. See if we can bump ourselves over that limit. We can put ourselves at 93. And that's actually pretty good. That's in line with the things that I've been wanting to do. That drains a crap ton of our souls, though. That's okay. We'll save the rest of these souls and see what we can upgrade. Yeah, look at that. I got my quick roll again. Oh, man, that's awesome. Ooh, okay, that noise is always terrifying. That was somebody else kindling the fire. When they do that, anybody standing in the area gains an additional Estus flask. Like here, you just get one for free. So that's why we're up to 11 now. Boy, and the bell's ringing. This is a happening place for like 11:30 at night.
I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Might you consider leaving that with me?
We picked up...
Use divine weapons with a flame such as that.
We picked up a divine ember when we killed the Moonlight Butterfly. So we can give it to this guy. Now he can actually create divine weapons for us.
You made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Yeah, no, we soon shall not see, because I don't care about divine anything right now. Reinforce... we don't have a Demon Titanite, so we can't upgrade our sword anymore. Although we can get one soon. But let's see what we can do about this equipment. So... that gives us 2.7 magic damage increase. This gives us 3.3, so 10% increase. Let's upgrade the Dingy Robe twice, and then we'll go with the skirt once, and then we'll buy a bunch more Titanite shards, because I think he sells those. Yes, he does. Oh, they're expensive. So it's going to be 800 to buy a single Titanite shard, and then 200 to actually use that to upgrade a piece of equipment, give or take. So it's going to be 1,000 for each upgrade. So I'm going to do 7 of these. I'm going to buy 8, actually. And I don't think we'll get to use that 8. That's okay. Dingy hood. Oh, and then what's the helmet that we're wearing? Elite Knight helmet. That might be worth upgrading as well. I don't know if I'm going to be using this helmet forever, but... we'll upgrade you once. Sure. Sure. Good enough. Why not, right? Let's get each of these up to +2 if we can. And then Robe will take you to +3, because that's going to put us at, what? Just under 43. Okay, yeah, and then so now it needs large Titanite shards to continue upgrading to +4 and beyond. And eventually it'll take chunks, after we consume a bunch of the large shards and so on. Like, it just needs a bigger and bigger, more and more Titanite to keep upgrading. That's okay. That's good for now. I like that. And then we'll do the same thing with our skirt. Cool. We actually did get to use all those. We have no Titanite shards left.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Oh, and we get a 12th Estus Flask. That is also quite awesome. Okay, I'm actually feeling really happy about this. Like, that was a pretty good situation. It was a little rough and a little scary there when we were going into Blighttown, but we have a decent set of armor. It's light. We can move quickly. And it's been upgraded, so I'm actually, really happy with that. It cost a lot of souls. It cost 27,000 souls, but, such is the way of things sometimes. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. So next time we're going to put all this gear to use. We're going to go to an optional area and pick up some additional gear that'll be very helpful for us going forward. I still want the shield that has magic damage reduction. There's going to be an optional boss, a couple of optional items, like a helpful ring, and all sorts of goofy things that we're going to pick up. So thank you all for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.